I think we're in Indian country because there are these little piles of rocks all over the place. We're probably being followed. Well, I returned my lava rock to Guatemala, so I assume that this Corona arch is not going to collapse at this point in time. Dave saved the news to now that we could have taken the train to this place. My guide says he's not going any farther until he gets more money. This looks like two eyes right here. Not much of a mouth below, but and here is Corona.
Gourmet food.
Really, helicopter service. Or maybe just daily train service, you know, just go down and pick up your supplies off the train. Have your wife go down there and pick it up, you know. They're coming in our territory.
You know, it's funny, but it's kind of an instinctive feeling.
Here's some more rocks that been stacked on top of each other. I think we're being followed. The rocks are pointing east-west. We're headed west. So I think we should turn north. They even have their baby Indians stacking the rocks. Obviously, there are some better rock stackers than others. My guide is part Navajo, and we are in Apache country. I don't know if I should continue following him. This guy flunked rock stacking in school. Here the rock stackers are playing a practical joke. Actually, this is an artistic rock stacker. This rock stacker needs to go to an anger management class. Lazy shit. I think it's the Indians. They're trying to lead us into an ambush. This guy obviously doesn't believe in rock stacking. Right down to the railroad track and the Colorado River. Running green. Here is King Kong's concept of stacking rocks. This is at the beginning of the trail of rock stacking. You'll notice how large the rocks are and how many there are. It was probably done early in the morning. Here's God's rock stacking. A little bit more energetic here. Here's the guy that Dave was talking to up in the mountains.
I can't throw anymore. Jesus. There's a parking lot. Sorry.
He might be somebody's relative. Be nice to him. Oh, this guy's got class. Nice stacking. Very good. This rock stacker was on steroids. This was here by a hermit. He says he's part Indian, but he has a New York driver's license.
So it's more than 2.5. Oh, it's 2 miles one way.
Look back and wave now. Here's the headwater of the Colorado River. That's what my guide tells me anyway. You told me there was supposed to be a lot of naked women swimming in this pool up here.
You gotta pay for that, Jim. That's an add-on.
My guide told me that there was going to be a waterfall here. I guess he wasn't 100% wrong. He's reading tracks now. Morning Glory Arch. His Indian name is Never Get Tired. These are the first ferns I've seen up here in this area. Yeah. Oh look, I had an extra bottle of water in my backpack. This is where the natives get their water from. My guide won't get out of the car because he says it's too hot. There are 36 galleries in this area. Silver City, an artsy little community down here. It's pretty cool. And here's Major's Gallery. Some of the paintings in here.
They don't recycle glass here.
They don't.
No.
I can.
No plastic. All
Huh.
they do is aluminum and newspapers, basically.
And here is Major's studio in the back of the gallery. This is where he does his work and collages. The curbs are so high here because they have flooding in the monsoon season. Land's pretty cheap out here. Buy a nice little spread, nice little house on it, pretty cheap. They should rename this motel the Bates Motel. My kind of prices, but not exactly my kind of hotel. I better get out of here before somebody chases me away. If traffic bothers you, you might want to consider moving to Lordsburg, New Mexico. I've been looking for someone to pass. Obviously, no one is taking them seriously. I want my mommy. This is where someone on the FBI's 10 most wanted list might live. Probably feel real comfortable there. Nice neighbors. Freeway's a little loud, but what the hell? Better than being in jail, I guess. Here are those whirlwind or dust storms they're talking about. You see them way out there in the middle of nowhere. This is border. Cut it out, you dumb shit. This is the border between Arizona and New Mexico. I know you're glad that I'm here, but would you cut down the noise? Yes, I love you too. Could you pick it up a little bit? It's probably hauling things from China. Little drop off here. Whoops. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy.
Jim, it's better over here.
Okay. Here's Dave holding onto the branch there. He's gonna, so he doesn't fly. So he doesn't fly away. Holy shit.
Look at this. This is just awesome.
Oh man.
There's that.
Like from nowhere. Hold on to your hat.
Drained it again and filled it up. That's when we got these creases.
Yeah, that was probably my mistake.
That's the vinyl
The
that
vine
creased.
got wrinkled there.
Yeah, other than it was never.
It was already a beautiful place. And